that sometimes when I'm responding to them on Facebook or responding to other folks, they might think I'm mad or I'm harsh. I'm not coming from an angry or mad. I'm just coming from putting some reality out to you. Where I'm coming from and what it looks like to me. I remember, I'm a veteran. And I come from a family of veterans. And my dad, my 4 siblings, and myself, we have 100 years of military service between us, okay? And I remember the 4th of July, one of my high school friends, because we have like a high school alumni site, put on how many people put the flags out there on the 4th of July. And I'm like, nah, I don't put one out there. Personally, I don't think my housing association, I don't know if they would or not. But no, I don't put a flag. I don't think I've ever put a flag out. And the response was, oh, I'm very disappointed. Like, why? Like that's some kind of Patriot test. I'm saying, so when did you serve? And you never served in the military. So what I find amazing is all these folks run. You used to find some yards and some communities where you could tell the neighbors are in competition with each other because one has a flag. Well, they got 2 flags. Well, this has a blue flag and a regular flag. This has one of them kind of, I don't know, kind of those kind of half circle kind of flags, red, white, and blue. So they're like competing with each other. You see the guy on the motorcycle, he got a flag. Well, this guy got 2 flags. Well, this guy got a flag and a POW. This guy. So when were you in the military? I wasn't. Come on, man. These people are clueless as far as what a patriotism is. And I think we're getting a little bit off right now. But let me just throw this out here real quick. I might have covered in the last program. Patriotism is how you respond to your fellow American citizens. Okay? See, they got all mad about Colin Kaepernick kneeling, but they're clueless. Now stuff's getting burned down, or why don't you have a peaceful protest? Isn't that what Kaepernick was doing, a peaceful protest? Wait, so you saw how you responded to that? Maybe you should have listened to that. Maybe this wouldn't have got burned down, But I'm like saying, if you don't respect all American citizens, you're no patriot. If you don't respect George Floyd, you're not a patriot. If you don't respect the transgender American, you're not a patriot. If you don't respect the Muslim American, you're not a patriot. You got a bunch of wannabe patriots running around who aren't really patriots. All those hate-filled, nasty people, they're not patriots. Just because you call yourself a patriot doesn't make yourself a patriot. I knew patriots. My dad was a cannoneer in World War II. He was in Korea. He wasn't going to be drafted. He was in his 40s. He volunteered and went to Vietnam. 2 brothers, Vietnam. My sister, Desert Storm medic. My other brother and I happened to be in peacetime. I know patriots. I knew this one patriot when I was overseas. He was a colonel. His name was Colonel Bear. He had been an enlisted man during the Vietnam War. They had a suicide mission, a mission that they needed to happen. And they told this guy that we need a volunteer for this mission. And you take this mission, if you survive, you'll have a commission. Last time I saw him, he was a colonel. I know patriots. These guys driving around their motorcycles with these flags on the back of their pickup trucks, the flag, they're a joke. If you have to tell everybody how smart you are, you're probably not smart. If you have to run around and show everybody what a patriot you are, you're not a patriot. You don't, you know what I'm saying? That's why you find a lot of these people, I know you have a particular high government official that recently made disparaging remarks about some veterans, some real patriots. And now those real patriots are coming out of the woodwork from every rank, from general on down. You guys sitting up there in Washington, D.C. making disparaging remarks about the military, you're not patriots. You just happen to be a civilian functioning who got a government job, who convinced some people, marketing 101, to put you in that office. That don't make you a patriot. Jeez, man. It's a joke. I've seen patriots. Man, I knew this one patriot. Some people were laughing at him. I was in the military. I was a young GI. I think I had just turned 18 years old, in the barracks. And I was coming back to the barracks one day, and the guy said, look out there. See that guy out there? There was a guy out there. He was in our football field. He was on the football field all by himself. And he was running around out there. I didn't know what he was doing. He was crouching down, running around, crouching, running. And I recognized him. He was a real nice, quiet guy. On his off time, he used to work in the rec center for the youth. And he said, and I'm not going to say his name. He was in Dayton at Wright-Patterson for a while. And as I looked closely, he was hiding. He'd jump up. He'd do this like he was throwing grenades. He'd be running back and forth. And then he came running up to me. He came running up to me, and he had a crazy look on his face, and snot was coming out his nose. He reported to me, and he was telling me how many people had just gotten killed on the Ho Chi Minh Trail, which he was reliving in his mind. This guy, and people protected him. They didn't let anybody know because they probably would have, caused problems for his career. This guy was reliving battle experiences in the front of all of us in his mind. That's a patriot. This running around stuff with flags and POW flags and all blue flags and all this stuff, it's not a patriot. If you have to tell me you're a patriot, you're not a patriot. If you have to wear something to demonstrate that you're a patriot, I can almost guarantee you're no patriot. It's almost like the religious thing, how it talks about the believer is a believer inwardly and outwardly. It's who you are. It's how you respond. If I see you and you are disparaging another American citizen who happens not to be like you, I don't care if you're wearing a full military get-up, if you got 5 flags, a red, white, and blue armband, got your motorcycle red, white, and blue with flags all over the place. If you're disparaging one American citizen simply because they don't believe or think like you do, I don't care what you're wearing. I don't care what you're flying. You're no patriot. You're a joke. You are as much a patriot as those stolen valor guys running around acting like they were Navy SEALs or acting like they had the Bronze Star or the Medal of Honor. Those stolen valor guys, they're no different than you self-proclaimed patriots who don't respect every American citizen. You are a stolen valor person as it pertains to being a patriot. You are no patriot, just like that guy was no Navy SEAL. You're no patriot. Simple as that. It's as simple as that. But anyway, that's not what we were going to talk about. I don't know where that came from.